because we pull together. And if I have the privilege of being your president for another 4 years, I promise you I will always listen to your voices. I will fight for your families.
Liar!
And I will work every single day to make sure that America continues to be the greatest nation on earth.
Bullshit!
Thank you.
Go to hell.
Thank you, Bob, Mr. President, folks at Lynn University. Good to be with you. I'm optimistic about the future. I'm excited about our prospects as a nation. I want to see peace. I want to see growing peace in this country. It's our objective. We have an opportunity to have real leadership. America is going to have that kind of leadership and continue to promote principles of peace that will make a world a safer place and make people in this country more confident that their future is secure. I also want to make sure that
I don't know if I believe you.
And there are two very different paths the country can take. One is the path represented by the president, which at the end of 4 years would mean we'd have $20 trillion in debt. Heading towards Greece. I'll get us on track to a balanced budget. The president's path will mean continuing declining in take-home pay. I want to make sure our take-home pay turns around and starts to grow.
I like that.
Path means 20 million people out of work, struggling for a good job. I'll get people back to work with 12 million new jobs.
Yes.
I'm going to make sure that we get people off of food stamps, not by cutting the program, but by getting them good jobs.
Yes.
America's going to come back, and for that to happen, we're going to have a president who can work across the aisle. I was in a state where my legislature was 87% Democrat. I learned how to get along on the other side of the aisle. We've got to do that in Washington. Washington is broken. I know what it takes to get this country back, and we'll work with good Democrats and good Republicans to do that. This nation is the hope of the earth. We've been blessed by having a nation that's free and prosperous thanks to the contributions of the greatest generation. They've held a torch for the world to see, the torch of freedom.
I don't know if I believe this guy.
It's our turn to take that torch. I'm convinced we'll do it. We need strong leadership. I'd like to be that leader with your support. I'll work with you. I'll lead you in an open and honest way. And I ask for your vote. I'd like to be the next president of the United States to support and help this great nation and to make sure that we all together maintain America as the hope of the earth. Thank you so much.
Gentlemen, thank you both so much. That brings an end to this year's debates, and we want to thank Lynn University and its students for having us. As I always do at the end of these debates, I leave you with the words of my mom, who said, go vote. Makes you feel big and strong.
Go vote. Do this voting. Voting is our right. It is what our country is founded on. The option to make it a better place. But the only problem is, half the motherfuckers that you gotta vote for, Democratic or Republican, are all a bunch of cheating ass bastards. You never know which one's telling the truth, and half the time you think you do, you put them in office and they just jack you around. I'd like to know what happened to our real presidents. The guys that founded this country. Yes, they are long dead, but their principles are fading, and fading fast. We need a president that can bring the founding principles of America back. Come on, people. We all know who that is, and it ain't a Democrat, and it ain't a frickin' Republican. I think they're all nothing but fucking snakes. Little bastards that hide in the fucking shadows with a pretty little face that tells you what you want to hear. You put them in office, they take a big, giant fucking dildo in the name of America and shove it up our asses. And I'm sick of this. We need to do something. Stand up. Let's turn this country around. We need to go back to what we were founded on. And that is a democratic anarchy. Not like Democrats like the party. I'm talking about democratic like democracy. Where everyone has the right to do what they want as if we were an anarchy, but our government is just there to make sure that things don't get out of hand. But yet, our government shouldn't be there to freaking control every little thing that they can put their fingers in. We need to start smacking their little fucking hand out of our goddamn cookie jar. We need to get people in there that know how to govern, not make laws. Is that what society and democracy is all about? Making laws to take away your freedoms and your rights? Because that's all we're doing, America. Hello? Let's wake up and smell the fucking roses and realize that we ain't got nothing but a bunch of little posies up in there. And I want to see our country succeed and get out of this American pipe dream and get back to the American dream. People, I am telling you, I'm so close. Someday you may see a blue-collared American finally step up and say, I am tired of all these party leaders. I am tired of all these politicians and these lawmakers and these sleazebags running for president. It's time we get a red-blooded, working American to get up and say, I want office. I want to be president. I want to make America what it was and what it can be. And that is the greatest country in the fucking world. Come on, people. Let's do this. Peace.